Hello, everybody. My name is Terry, and welcome to my kitchen. I know most of you are so used to seeing me on live, but if you aren't following me on Instagram or Facebook, then you don't know that last week, y'all, my stove decided to die. I know, right? Crazy craziness. So, anyway, while waiting on my new stove to arrive, I have been using every other means to cook for myself and my daughter. So, today I really wanted to show y'all how I decided to cook up this delicious meal using nothing but a cast iron skillet and a grill. So I'm starting out with two ribeye steaks I got at reduced price, and I'm just cutting them up into cubes, and then we're going to season them. So to season my steaks, I'm going to use my fave Kinder's prime steak with black garlic and truffle. Also going to use some onion powder, some black pepper, and kosher salt. Once seasoned, I'm just using the spoon and I'm just mixing it around. Make sure the seasoning is all coated on your steak. So for our mushroom sauce, we're going to be using some cremini mushrooms. I'm starting by taking the stems off and then I'm just slicing them long. So here I'm just mincing up some garlic. I love garlic and this sauce needs it. Also going to be using some shallots. So I'm dicing up a whole shallot here. The liquid that we're going to be using for this sauce is going to be some beef broth. Since I didn't have any, I am using Better Than Bouillon to make a beef broth. So I'm just adding in a teaspoon of the Better Than Bouillon and some hot water, and then just going to mix. So here are all our ingredients, going to lay them out. We have our beef broth, the shallots, garlic, cremini mushrooms. Also going to be using a few sprigs of rosemary, some non-dairy creamer, and also some Pinot Grigio. Y'all know I love wine. So yeah, y'all, it got real. I had to use my little small charcoal grill on my balcony, heated that up. Then we're gonna go ahead and add on the cast iron skillet, get that heated. And then I start by adding some butter, a few tablespoons of butter. That is gonna be our oil source to cook our ribeye steak in. And then once the butter has completely melted and you went ahead and swished that around all in your cast iron skillet, we're just going to add in our ribeye. All right, so the thing that we wanted to make sure that we did here was get a good sear on this meat. Y'all can see it has a nice little brown color. So I'm just gonna go ahead and flip our ribeye cubes. I'm actually searing this steak in batches, so make sure you don't put everything in the pan at the same time because it will overcrowd your pan and it will cool down faster than you want it to, y'all. Once we have our steak cooked on both sides, just going to remove it from the pan and then we are going to start this delicious sauce, y'all. So the first thing we're going to be adding to the pan are the shallots. Make sure you go ahead and saute those right when they are becoming translucent, and then at that point you can go ahead and add in your mushrooms. The mushrooms will take up a lot of the oil, so if you need to, definitely go ahead and add in a couple extra tablespoons of butter. Now I'm adding in my garlic. Again, go ahead and saute that garlic till it's good and fragrant. You should be able to smell it. And then lastly, we're going to add in our Pinot Grigio. a lot of people hesitate when cooking with alcohol, but it's perfectly safe to give to kids. Just want to make sure you allow the alcohol to cook off. Usually takes about a couple minutes. So as you can see, I went ahead and started tasting my sauce to see if I needed to add anything additional. I did go ahead and add in some salt and pepper. Now I'm adding in my beef broth, and this is about a cup of beef broth. So go ahead and add that, then add in your sprigs of rosemary and let the sauce simmer for a few minutes to reduce. Now I am adding in my plant-based creamer. If you aren't like me and have some intolerance to milk, go ahead and use heavy cream, but I decided to use this plant-based creamer. It's delicious. Once I add in about a half a cup of that, then I just went ahead and let this sauce cook for about 5 to 10 minutes, get those flavors married, and taste to season if you need to. Now that our sauce is done, it is time to plate. At this point, I was so hungry, y'all. My plating was not the greatest. I started with a mound of instant mashed potatoes. Yes, you heard me correctly. Instant potatoes. Remember, my stove is dead. Then I piled on the ribeye and drizzled on this delicious sauce. Y'all, this was so good. You have to try this recipe. Here we have it, y'all, our ribeye steak with a mushroom cream sauce. I hope you guys enjoyed cooking with me today. If you would love to see more cooking tutorials like this, be sure to like the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Check out the description down below for more details, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!